Tell you what, our social media team over at Big Play do a great job with these memes and these graphics, and they hit it out the park again with another one I thought was very interesting. And you kind of segued perfectly into it, talking about the team travel. Who would you rather sit next to in this arrangement, in this seating chart of former players and current players? A couple of them are current. And for those who are listening, wherever you listen to your podcast, I shall read them out. In the first row, we have Ben and Joey, and there's a middle seat available. In the second row, we have Chase and Juju, and there's a window seat available. Third row, Jack Lambert and James Harrison, middle seat available. Fourth row, Cam and TJ with the middle seat available. This is on the left side of the aisle. On the right side, we have Coach Tomlin and Chuck Noll with the window seat available. George Pickens and AB with a middle seat available. Kenny and Mason with the aisle seat, the only aisle seat that's available. So you got to take that into account. And then one more middle seat in between JB himself, the bus, and Mr. Hines Ward. Mr. CB, which one of these seats would you like to sit in?
Man, this is a tough one for me. I mean, obviously, I know all the players that are there. Offensively, yeah, I would love to sit in 8 talking about those guys, but I probably did spend a lot of times with those guys throughout the course of the week anyway, catching up on things. I probably would pick seat number 1 between Joey Porter and Ben Roethlisberger, talking about the game plan, but ultimately being the mediator between those two, trying to make sure that those guys aren't going yip yapping back and forth. Bring it on in, guys. Bring it on in. Let's have a hug. I'm saying all of this without knowing whether those two was able to rectify everything, which I'm sure they did. But we won't know that behind the scenes. But again, I probably will pick there because there's going to be some great stories that are going to be told along on that team trip.
I'll tell you what, when I look at this seating chart, number 4 is probably going to be the most rambunctious, without a doubt. Number 5, you're not going to want to bump elbows with either one of them. You don't know what kind of mood Debo or Mr. Jack Lambert is in. So if you're in the middle seat, you ain't trying to make yourself any bigger. You're going to stay real skinny in that seat, right? I'm with you. I think I'm going to go number 1. I'm going to put Ben in this headlock right here. I'm going to put Joey, Mr. Peasy in the headlock. And I'm like, y'all need to get along, boys. Y'all need to come on and get along. We all one big family. We all we got, right? And so, yeah, I think I'll do number 1. And then if not number 1, I'm doing number 8 because I know what? Wody is going to go to sleep. JB is going to put his headphones on and go to sleep. And you know what? I'm going to go to sleep too. I'm going to be in the middle. They ain't going to care too much. They know I'm a lineman. They're going to make sure that I have my proper space. They might even lift up the armrest a little bit to make sure these hips can breathe a little bit, CB, because I got these childbearing hips. They need some room. And so I think Wody and JB might hook me up right there. So,
but that is a cool seat to be a part of because that actually is where the guys play cards at. So there's a lot of stories that get told in that particular range between Hines and Jerome. Joey will probably move up a little bit. This is where the switch of seats typically occur mid-flight, so guys can actually play cards on the flight. But the least seat that I would want to sit on, and to your point, is number 5. I would not want to sit between Jack Lambert and James Harrison, not because they're not good people. It's the fact that I don't want to sit the entire flight with my arms on my knees because I know I'm not going to get any armrests because they're going to be sitting there both like this. I don't want that smoke on the airplane. There's absolutely nowhere for me to go. And I have nobody to complain because there's probably nobody going to help us get me out of that particular argument.
Nobody gonna care. Ain't nobody going to switch seats with you, TV. You're going to ask the stewardess, hey, I would like to switch seats, sir. That's all we got.
Ain't nobody. I probably would, to be honest with you, I probably would have to move every once in a while anyway to allow Jack Lambert to get up and probably do some push-ups in the middle of the aisle because Debo's probably challenging him to do some push-ups. So it'll be an uncomfortable seat either way because I'm gonna have to keep getting up because those guys are gonna be trying to figure out whose arms are looking right.
I tell you, number 2 though, they're gonna drop some knowledge on you. You're gonna learn a lot about football. You sit number 2 in the window seat, ear hustling the conversation between Chuck Noll and Mike Tomlin. Oh, that would be awesome to hear, right?
Absolutely. You'd be like a sponge absorbing it all because there's not much that you have to say because of all of the knowledge that those two and that experience that those two provide.
Amen. That was good, though. That was good stuff by our social media team.